In March 2024, I started going to the gym because I wanted to look more attractive for girls. I started going to the gym with a friend. I went like 3-4 times a week, and I saw a bit of muscle growth happening, and I sustained this period for about 6 to 7 months. So for 6 to 7 months, I worked out about 4 times a week, 1-hour workouts. I was growing muscle, I had the newbie gains, everything was fine. But then the newbie gains started to fade. And I came into this period of life where the muscle growth was not that great anymore. I was searching tips online from science-based coaches like Jeff Nippard, Mike Isertel, which gave me these weird exercises to try, which gave me like even less muscle growth. And suddenly I hit this huge plateau. And I was like sitting there like, bro, what do I need to do now? I started slowly increasing the amount of volume. So I went from 1-hour workouts to 1.5-hour workouts, training 5 times a week. And the thing is, it actually worked. And then I kind of grew a bit of muscle, then plateaued again, tried it again, go to like 6 times a week. From that point on, I got out of the plateau, I started to build muscle again. And you need to understand that for the first year of training, it was kind of not really fun to go to the gym. It was just purely a discipline thing. I needed to go to build muscle to look attractive. But it was around this point that I started to want to go to the gym. I started to like make my workouts longer because I just genuinely liked it in the gym. As if you do that a few more times, a few more months, you end up like me, training 3 to 4 hour workouts 7 times a week. And it was like this realization at some point. I looked at my workout log and I looked at all that time. It was like more than 20 hours a week in the gym. It was when I thought, bro, this is not sustainable. Like for my body, it actually is. I built my body. My body is not accustomed to this more cardio style of training, which still builds me muscle. But if I need to like work more later, if I have like a family, if I have kids, this is not sustainable. Why not change it right now? I think more guys experience this problem that you start going to the gym just for like a bit of benefits, to do it like as a side hustle for your life. But it ends up becoming like the main source of your validation, of your leisure time. You become a gym bro. And today I want to help you to get out of that place, because whilst it is not the worst place to be in, it is also not the best place. It is a stepping stone. The first thing to do is you need to ask yourself, why did I go to the gym in the first place? For me, it was to attract girls. Then you can ask yourself, are there maybe other ways I can achieve this goal without going to the gym? So talking about girls, yes, I could read dating books. I could go out cold approaching girls. I know like a few girls, I could start dating them. Oh, there's this girl that I kind of like, she kind of likes me, maybe we could get into a relationship with her. There are all these other things you can do to improve that goal, which was like being more attractive to girls. But being more attractive to girls can also be like from your inner parts. It could be like getting more into looks maxing, like really focusing on your face. It could be anything, increasing your height. Because probably that was like a big reason, there was a big fire inside of you. Maybe it is something else. Maybe it is someone bullied you and you just really wants to be stronger, to look more intimidating, so no one will ever bully you again. Maybe you then can learn about tactics, how you can see who is a bully and who is not, so you can like already distance yourself from people like that before they can hurt you. There are all these things you can do. So what other activities are there how I can achieve the end goal without doing the gym? So I'm not saying to cut out the gym, like bro, I still go every single day. I still train a bit too much, but I trained at some point like 3-4 hours. Right now I try to train like 1 to 2 hours workouts. Are there any problems in your life right now? So you've dialed in your fitness. Maybe you've even dialed in your dating because of fitness, but is there a weak link? Is there something in your life that is holding you back? Is it your finances? It is maybe your relationship with friends. You do not really have friends. Maybe it's your family, your purpose. What is it? What is lacking in your life? There's always something. You should understand how a weak link works. So in a factory, you could have the best machines, the best robots doing the packaging. But if you have just one car who distributes the packages to like the stores, you are only as strong as your weak link. Do you get what I mean? So you could like have the perfect physique, the perfect discipline, maybe even the perfect girl. But if your finance is lacking, bro, your entire life is like just worse overall. And you might think, wait, what are you getting? You're not hinting into putting less time into. Yes, I am. Maybe like putting like half of the time you usually work out, putting it in your weak link, getting the weak link up will overall improve your life more than keeping the gym high. And then after that is improved, you can kind of maintain it and put like a lot of time back in the gym if you would want to, or you start looking for the next weak link. Because the gym is not your weak link, you already know what to do. You need to stop watching so much content on the Jeff Nippard videos, because you already know what to do, bro. Like, be honest here. You watch these videos, how often do you really take action? 10% of the time? You spend so much time on these videos just like confirming that you are this persona who is all about the gym, but you're not getting any benefit of it. I would rather you spend that time talking with your family, improving your communication skills. So once we know where we can put more time in, so whether it is like the other action step that can get us closer to like our end goal, like for example, attracting girls, another way to do that, or like finding a weak link in our life which needs some extra attention, we now need to actually subtract time from the gym. There are a few ways you can do it. So if you do not find having rest days that bad, then I would say just go to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. Just doing like a push-pull leg, full body workouts. So you train all your muscle groups like twice. If you're something like me, I need to work out every single day. It's just something ingrained in me now. You could either do like a short 10-minute workout once in a while. If you know you have not really time to work out, you still want to have that bit of a burn, just do a bit of abs, do like a little bit of leg raises, a bit of crunches. Next step would be to decrease the clutter in your workouts, because a lot of times gym bros are always also yapping a lot in the gym. What you could do is set like a timer. Yes, a timer. Okay, I can only spend 2 hours in the gym. I can only talk to 10 minutes, because I had a rule. I can only talk to 10 persons. I can only talk 2 minutes to each person. That means that in total, I can, like at worst, only spend 20 minutes like talking, which means I have 1 hour and 40 minutes left. I actually cannot put all my exercises in because I'm a gym bro. But wait, what if I stop talking so much and get like 10 minutes back of my time, which gives me time to do 3 more sets for weird delts. Yeah, for weird delts, like even 4 or 5. Don't need that much rest in between sets as a side point. The last step then is just the mindset that you need to understand the gym will never satisfy you. The gym is this perfect scenario of the end line keeping being pushed away. So it's the stick and the carrot is in front of you and you just keep running towards the carrot, but you're never like really getting towards the carrot. Because you want, now I want to get a bit bigger. I want a bit bigger. I want to do like 140 kg bench. I want to cut down now. I want to do a muscle up. You have all these new goals. You will never be really satisfied with the gym. So if you want a high enjoyment of life, find other areas in your life where you can get satisfaction. So don't become this gym bro where your satisfaction comes from the gym, but that satisfaction never comes. Now you're depressed and you spend more time in the gym, hoping that the satisfaction will come that way. And this self-fulfilling cycle, it's this positive momentum, but in a negative way, starts to accumulate. What you need to do instead is have, for example, like a sport. Is there a sports, a social sports that you like playing soccer? Then you can still scratch that social ick of yours, get like a bit more time around others in a social setting that is not in the gym. There are just guys who the only thing they can talk about is bench press and train their chest. That is not the person you want to become. So keep that in mind, bro. Keep in mind that gym is really good for you still. It will definitely improve your life. But you can, like everything, you can overdo it. Too good of anything is bad for you. So if you want to remove a bit of the clutter from the gym in your life, you want to focus also on other aspects and areas in your life, I would really recommend joining my school community in the description. Why? Because in here, everything about muscle growth is covered. So you do not need to spend all this time sitting on YouTube watching these bullshit videos that are not even true. You have everything in here to get you muscle. You need to watch it one time, you will know it. Maybe watch it a few times over if you forget a thing. That would be like a weekly group call if you have some questions. You do not need to spend all this time on social media, like searching it up and then not even coming up with the answer, only coming up with like a few new answers that cannot be questioned as well. You can work one-on-one with me if you want personal coaching from me, personal advice on your life, how to get out of this rut, because I've been there as well. Just click the link down below. It is some pre-sale right now, man, so don't miss out on it.